This presentation is designed for students on the Management of Care in Adult Nursing module. It's a brief look at how to tackle a module assignment. So the assessment takes an essay format. It's 3,000 words and it's due on the 19th of April. That might seem a long time away, but 3,000 words is quite a long piece of writing, so it's best to get started. Think about initially what you're being asked to do, so make sure you understand the task. Choose your particular essay question quite carefully. Make sure it's something that you're interested in, but also that you've got an academic rationale for looking at. Then get about sorting out your reading. Think about your search terms, do the database searching, and begin doing the actual reading. And then spend time planning the information. You've got to think carefully about your structure, how you're going to relate everything to practice, how you're going to take the critical approach that you keep being told about. And make sure you know what the markers are wanting from you. Know what they're going to be using to assess your work, and make sure that you're giving them exactly what it is that they want. So keep going back to this marking matrix. It's often a good idea to use it as a checklist at the end. The other things I'd highlight is look at how much of your marks come from application to practice. So don't ignore that bit. Don't just tag it on at the end, which is something that students can sometimes do. And again, it's probably helpful to try and think about why you've been set the task you have. Again, what is it the markers want from you? I think most obviously, so close to registration, they want you to demonstrate that you understand issues of professional accountability as regards supervision and management of nursing care. So don't think of this as a theoretical or abstract or academic exercise. Yes, it is an essay, but really at its heart, it's about you showing that you understand the wider context of the care that you deliver and the healthcare environment that you're really only a matter of months from joining.
Option 1 of the essays asks you to look at the issue of accountability in relation to delegating care to support workers and student nurses. By explore, the tutors mean examine from different perspectives, so debate the issues, look at implications and think about what it means for practice overall. So you could start by thinking about the topic and asking a series of questions about it. So for example, what policy and best practice guidelines outline when to delegate care? How do you determine if it's in the best interests of the patient? How is an assessment of their individual needs conducted? And based on what evidence? What different types of research? What theories guide issues of accountability, and ultimately what are the implications and what does it mean for the client and the care that they're given. The second essay looks at drivers behind the clinical quality indicators and asks you how this would impact on patient care. So there's two parts to this question, and it's important that you make sure that you pick one indicator for the latter half. Again, you'll be asking a variety of questions, considering implications, what it means for healthcare in your own practice, looking at a variety of different perspectives, so including theory, research and policy documents as well. And don't forget to always return to practice. What will it actually mean for patient care? How can the effectiveness be measured, for example? Question 3 asks you to consider current risk management processes, and it's quite tempting to simply describe these measures, but instead try to make sure that you're demonstrating your critical awareness and critical thinking by exploring the issues. For example, what measures are in place, what's the evidence base behind them and are they effective, how is success measured, and what ultimately, again, are the implications for nursing practice and patient care.
Before you get down to writing, we always recommend that you write a plan and really spend time thinking about your structure. Again, you're given quite a lot of direction about this from the module team, so go back to your handbook and make sure that you're writing the essay they want from you. That's the way to pass it.